Well, you know what we're doing. You've probably seen the title. You've probably seen the thumbnail. We're doing super mega freezer cooking, super mega food stuff. Yes, we are. We are doing 35 to 40-ish large family freezer meals. Yes, we are. I am cooking up my large family freezer meals pack 12, which is another fantastic dinner pack. We've got slow cooker soups, we've got casseroles, we've got meatloaf, we've got bread machine pizza dough. We are doing it all. My large family freezer meal packs that I have, packs 1 through 12, have been well loved by a lot of mamas all around this world. Isn't that cool? And I love them myself. That's why I made them. They're super helpful. I'm here looking right now. There's the pack. You can print these out. Some mamas have shared with me they print them out and make a binder out of them. But this is what the freezer meal cook and prep guide. That is good. The thinking is already done. Been thought out long ago. We got the shopping list last evening. While I was nursing my baby, I put in my Walmart grocery pickup order for everything that I need to cook up all of these super mega freezer meals. So this evening, and yes, it is 6:30 on a Monday evening when I am getting started. How will this turn out? The video footage shall tell, but I am super hopeful that I'm gonna get all the prep work done this evening in just a few hours. My hopes and dreams, of course, all those beautiful hopes and dreams were that I was gonna get started much earlier today, let's say 11 o'clock or so, and do the whole pack in one day. But here we are at 6:30 in the evening. I have my stories, I have my reason why. We all have our reasons why, right? Doesn't matter. 6:30 at night, I can get started now and get this prep work done. I've got 29 pounds of ground beef sitting here. We've got all kinds of various peppers. I need to get the onions out. I'll read you through, my baby might talk, he's in a swing. I'll read you through what we need to prep ahead. My plan is to do the prep and then get everything tucked away. And then tomorrow we will do all the assembly. Yes and amen. But I also have another day after that, just in case there's any more overflow, because you know life, right? Like we're all juggling and we got the different curveballs and stuff coming. So we'll see how this goes. So I do have video proof footage where some of these, I know last time I cooked up large family freezer meals pack 2, I started in the afternoon and I was completely done late that evening. I mean, it was after bedtime, but it was in one date, right? And then sometimes they go over a few days because yeah, we gotta keep moving and handle things. So pre-cook 4 cups of brown rice. I will do that. I'm also going to get cooking 8 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast. I'm not going to make homemade cream of chicken soup. Next up, then we have some noodles. We have manakotti shells. We have spaghetti noodles, the 29 pounds of ground beef, and then we have onions, celery, and various peppers. That's what we're going to prep today. There's my dryer singing to us. Then I'm gonna fall down in bed with a pint of Halo Top and watch House Hunters and nurse my baby. But let me tell you our meals that we are making in this super mega freezer cooking. So we are doing, and again, I'm just reading right here off my list, yay. We are doing cheesy cauliflower soup. We are doing chicken, broccoli, and rice casserole, always a favorite. I have several variations of that, but the one that is in this pack, bread machine pizza dough, very nice to have on hand. We're doing a turkey tetrazini and also turkey meatloaves. We're doing manicotti, baked chicken spaghetti, sweet and sour pork. We're doing my absolute favorite low-carb Philly cheesesteak casserole. Then we're gonna do several low-carb crustless taco pies. All of these are going to be super helpful because I'm having 2, unless there's extra mercy and I only end up having to have 1. But right now the plan is on August 2nd and August 9th, I'm having some different kidney procedures done on my right kidney. You can look down in my playlist and on my channel if you want more on that. But anyway, this mama here, mom of 9, a whole lot going on. I am planning on being kind of knocked out for about 3 weeks, could even run into 4, or It could be, you know, within 48 hours, we're all good to go. But with what I have to have done now, which involves a stent in my kidney and, you know, just, again, we're focusing on the freezer cooking, but I want to have a whole bunch of freezer meals in my freezer. So I'm cooking up this pack 12. In upcoming videos, we're gonna be doing mega muffins. We're gonna be doing breakfast freezer meals, lunch freezer meals. Basically, I've got about 2 weeks until my kidney procedures start, and I feel great. I don't feel ill, I don't feel bad at this time, so I would like to use all my happy energy to kind of prep ahead for my family's August. Now, these large family freezer meal packs can be used in a variety of ways. You do not have to eat all 35 to 40 meals in a row. They can be spread out over many, many months. Also, in my packs 4 through 12, there's a bonus single recipe edition. So instead of making, we'll say 4 or 5 turkey meatloaves, you would make 1 or 2. It's where you end up with less meals, about 12 to 15 or so, compared to 35 or 40. So that's just an extra bonus in the pack. If you're worried about having that many meals, okay. My plan is to just load up my freezer with breakfast, lunch, dinner freezer meals, muffins, all the things, and hopefully those will be spread out over a couple months. But if we really need them and can't think too much in August, that's okay too. Throw a bunch of fresh fruit with it. Buy yourself some bag salad. Get yourself 50 or so pounds of bananas. Lord knows we have them right here. A lot of ways you can doctor it up to make it work for you. So now finally, let's cook 29 pounds of ground beef. Yay. Don't forget to click the first link in the description below to get my 2021 30 plus product super mega bundle that's available now over in the Large Family Table shop. You're going to get all 12 of my large family freezer meal packs. You're going to get my slow cooker meal plans, electric pressure cooker packs, my baking books, my mega muffins pack, and so much more for 75% off for a limited time. Just click that first link in the description below and get cooking with me. me do my math. 15 or so pounds of ground beef cooking on the stove. And I'm just going to town, prepping these colored peppers. I need to, here in a moment, throw 8 pounds of chicken in my Instant Pot, because that is something that can be happening right now, just like the ground beef cooking, that I don't have to sit and babysit. So let me get these peppers done, and before we do the green peppers, I will do that. Now the nice thing is, you can prep your meat any way that you would like. You could get a couple slow cookers out, have your ground beef cook all day in the slow cooker. One of the things I love to do, and I've done often, is to get out my big roaster oven and just put all the meat, and just put all the ground beef in there at one time and have it all cook in there. Lots of different options. You can even throw your meat in the oven if you needed to. Basically, it's all about what is convenient for you at the time. And for me, I was like, I'm just gonna throw it on the stove while I prep these veggies, and that's okay as well. Another thing I have done with the stove, I've got my various big pots here. I've got an even bigger one on the floor. I don't want to pick it up right now. Then I have what I like to call my IKEA pot. I'll throw 10 or 15 pounds just in a pot. That's another option. The thing is, there's no wrong way to do it. I kind of go with what feels right at the moment, and you can do whatever works best in your kitchen for that time as well. I'm gonna get these peppers going now. I have a 14-cup Cuisinart food processor. I get asked about my food processor when I get to chopping vegetables often. And if you've been around here for a while, you know I just like to chat and chop my vegetables. However, to speed it up even more, you can get out your food processor and go to town that way. This really won't take me that long, and I really feel like I've done something by the time I'm done. So also coming up at the end of this week, Travis and I are going away for our 23rd anniversary. Actually, we've been together a little over 25 years. I can't believe it, but we've been married. It'll be 23 years. So we are going out of town for a couple days, and we have another family member staying with our kiddos. Of course, nursing baby Tobin is going with us, but babies get to go on little travel weekend adventures too. So we're doing that, and like I said, I feel well, I don't hurt. Once in a while, my kidney flicks me, but for the most part, I feel like, let's get a whole bunch of cooking done. It's kind of a good use of my energy and my time right now. I'm not so sure in August, like if we'll be doing lake days and other summer fun things. So we've got another lake day planned for next week once Travis and I get back, and some more filming. So things are in the works, things are happening. And then of course, when I ended up unexpectedly in the hospital with my kidney thing in January, I had some freezer meals, but not super mega prepped like how I'm going to be this time. I put in a Walmart grocery pickup order, and I ordered us a bunch of easy stuff. So there's also those sanity saving times. And then I had lots of hopes and dreams to do a bunch of postpartum freezer meals. Now I did a lot of postpartum freezer meal cooking, but much of that ended up being used before the baby. It worked out very well if you go through all my freezer meal videos. Whenever I had Benjamin, about 4 years ago now, because that boy turned 4, I can't believe it, I was able to do a lot of freezer cooking even in my 3rd trimester. So we had meals for those last few weeks at the very end when I could hardly move, and then we had about 8 weeks or more worth of meals that we used during my postpartum time. And then I think by the time he was about 8 to 12 weeks, I was back at freezer cooking again. I just haven't, with my unexpected hospital stuff and all that I've been dealing with, I was not able to prep this time like it. So I hope we're making up for that now with this pre-kidney surgery freezer cooking, right? Alrighty, so I am going to get the rest of my chicken. I'm going to get all of my chicken in the pressure cooker here. You can, of course, put your chicken in the slow cooker, bake it in the oven, cook it on the stove. Any way that works for you, you can't go wrong. Big thing is you need a cup of some kind of liquid. So I'm going to actually see if I have any broth that needs to be used. No. I'm just going to use a cup of water then. I look around because sometimes working on recipes and with all my filming and cooking, I'll end up with, you know, some lonely cup of broth in the refrigerator that needs to find its purpose in life. Okay, so this is 4 pounds of chicken. And that's just a little over 4 pounds. So let's see, that's my knife I was using for my ground beef. Wrong knife, you all are going to get me. Recently I've gotten lots of comments on, why are you using this kind of knife or that kind of knife? Honestly, because I'm also a real life mama in my kitchen, many times I try to use a proper knife and then sometimes I just use what I grab. Like there you go, there's a bread knife that I use to cut my plastic. I don't care, it'll be okay. It really will. We will be okay, we will make it through this. Sometimes I will cut my peppers with a steak knife. I have a really good knife set, it's very sharp. Other times I will use a proper chef's knife or what have you, but as long as it cuts, I'm okay. It shall be okay. And then one of our favorite topics is to wash the chicken or not to wash the chicken. So I don't wash my chicken, but I am sure that half of you watching probably do, and I think it's okay to do whatever you want with your chicken, right? You do you, chicken. Okay, so I got all 8 pounds in there, just a little over halfway full. This is my 8-quart Instapot. We are set, just making sure, there we go. So, I'm gonna let that chicken do its thing, and we are gonna do our other things now. Yay. So the 8 pounds of the chicken is done. Veggies are prepped. That's half the ground beef. The other half is on the stove. What else for tonight? I'm getting ready to call it quits. You know, famous last words, it always goes this way. You can tell by my eyes, I got a little tired Jamerrill eyes now. The big thing I'm skipping out on finishing up this evening is doing the noodles. I'll just do those tomorrow. Tomorrow's another day. Gonna get my baby now and go lay down. We have been at this. I have been prepping about 2 hours or so now, but I'm just done. It's been a long day. But you know what? I got more done right now from when I started, and tomorrow it's gonna make assembling these meals a whole lot easier. So good night. See you in a second. Next day, been drinking my coffee, kids are getting up now. Things are a-happening, but I've also been doing noodles on the stovetop to get that prep. So I've got 10 pounds of spaghetti, hi sweetie, spaghetti noodles over here. Getting my water going on the stove now for the manakotti noodles, and then I have the rice going in the Instant Pot. And then, extra mom points, we got toaster strudel from Sharp Shopper. Hadn't had this in a bazillion years. Letting the kids do that for breakfast. Also, this evening, now this is gonna sound real country for you. You ready? This evening, our pastor and another lady from church are singing at the fairgrounds, and we'd like to go, wouldn't we? So I told the kids, bust through my cooking. Today during the day, we might be able to go to that service tonight at the fairgrounds. Yeehaw.
Yay!
And then if we can see out my dirty window, we got a mama duck and her 2 little baby ducks this morning walking through the backyard. Hatched here on our little pretend farm. You see what happened is things didn't go so great with those manakotti noodles. Mama messed up. I got the spaghetti noodles done and got the rice pre-cooked this morning. This is my second iced coffee from yesterday because I told Travis bring 2 iced coffees so I can prep and get ready. Anyway, and it's still got some ice in there. Who knew? That's fine. So anyway, the manakotti noodles. Spaghetti noodles went fine. Brown rice went fine. Let me just say this same thing like 5 times, right? Then I sat down to Nurse Tobin. My manakotti noodles had been boiling here on the stove, so I turned the heat down, thinking obviously I didn't want them to burn. I knew I couldn't give them a lot of attention. Sat in Nurse Tobin for 20 or more minutes. Then changed him, got busy doing other things. So you know what happened? My noodles sat too long. And when I poured them out, they were mush and noodles. So don't do that. Don't let your noodles sit for too long. Travis to the rescue. I sent him back to the Walmart. Well, guess what? Walmart doesn't have any manakotti noodles because who shopped yesterday? It was a Walmart grocery pickup order, and I think I got 10 boxes. Okay, so today that must have been all they had because they were out. Travis checked on the app first, so then he went into Food Lion. He got 6 boxes, and I had 2 boxes left of the 10 I bought because I only really needed 8, but I bought a little extra in case of a little emergency, and I had a big emergency. So that's the manakotti drama. But I have my big pot back on the stove now. It's washed out, getting that water boiling. So by the time he gets home, I'm in my kitchen now. I promise I will not leave you manakotti. I will stay with you this time. So let's start putting things together. I'm gonna get my brain back in my freezer cooking pack and see what's next. All right, well, very first recipe that we come to is the cheesy cauliflower soup. So let's get that all bagged up now. Then we have chicken broccoli rice casserole, and of course our rice is done. We're just gonna roll through these recipes now. Yes, we are. We'll get to you, manicotti. Well, just went out to get my cauliflower to work on this cheesy cauliflower soup, and I noticed my ground turkey was put in the freezer, and I needed it for today to make turkey meatloaves. So I'm going to do the cold water defrost method, and hopefully here over the course of several hours I can get this defrosted. Man, grr. Freezer cooking struggles, grr. It just may not work out, and I don't know, I may do a great many things, but let me at least get this started. And now I'm not gonna let this turkey soak in the same bowl of water for hours and hours. The cold water with the cold water defrost method has to be changed out every 15 to 20 minutes or so. So it just, you know what? Okay, there's hope. Readjust. How can we make this work? I can defrost my turkey today. I can get it. Let's make a plan. I'm gonna get this going defrosting for a little bit, and then I'll probably end up putting it in the refrigerator, just like in this bowl without the water. And by tomorrow morning, it should be defrosted. We may have to do the turkey meatloaves in the morning, okay? When we have everything else done and we're wrapping this up. There you go, hopes and dreams. But I'm gonna get it going now, sitting like that. This is dealing with the curveballs, right? so working on this cheesy cauliflower soup. We know one of my handfuls of cheese is a cup of cheese around the world, haha. So I'm putting in 4 cups into each bag. Now with this soup, after it cooks in the slow cooker, you will then use the immersion blender to get it the consistency that you like. And also our water is boiling on the stove, so I need to take a manakotti break. Okay, so now we're gonna try to get going these manicotti noodles again and not ruin them this time. Into every life, some overcooked noodles must happen, right? But my baby's sleeping, and besides cooking, I'm not multitasking too much, so okay. Well, Wham, my baby's crying. Hear that? He is not happy now. And I'm crying because one of my bags of my cheesy cauliflower soup broke. I'm going to transfer it to another bag. Happens. And then I'm going to take a break with my baby. Yay. I keep busting the top of the bag for this one pack of soup with my thumbnail. So, okay, this is gonna be it. This will work. Because I'm sealing it and raking my thumb across the top. So there you go, there's something you never thought of. Don't do that. Someone got my baby for me, so I got another minute to wrestle with my bag. Checking it, checking it, checking it. These are store brand bags, but still what I usually use. Okay. It was such a nice transfer until at the end when I seal it. This time, okay, don't let me do it this time. Let's see. I think I put the bag on top. It's like, how did I do that? So here you go. How to emergency transfer bags. I might just double bag it like that. No, that's going to make a mess on the outside of the bag. I don't want to do that. But the rest of the seal is so good now. Way! I know, you're here for this bag drama, aren't you? Last time, I must have had most of the bag open. I'm committed, we're doing it. This may totally not be the thing to do. In which Jamerrill makes everything into a bigger mess than it needs to be. I've never had a bag that I have also ripped on the side then. Uh-huh. A little cauliflower on the floor. Okay. All kinds of things going wrong right now. Let's focus on the fact that I have several things not going wrong while I have this going wrong. Okay, okay. All is well, all is well. Oh, all is all over the counter. This hat is going to be appropriate. Okay. Calm thoughts. Calm thoughts. Okay. Salvage what we've got of you. Okay, it's good. It's good. Lots of mess on my counter. Totally normal. Making more dishes. Totally normal. Okay. Oh, yeah. Dripping down my dishwasher here. So, just for grins, here's the mess I've made. There's my meal. I'm really thinking about getting my slow cooker out and just dumping that in the slow cooker for dinner tonight because I feel like it needs to be cooked now. Yeah, so, okay, watch me clean up this mess. As soon as people ask why, I have a towel on the floor during cooking, and it's my drips and spills and things like this. But I did get some broth and such on the outside of this cabinet. Okay, we're doing it. I think we're good now. I'm thinking thoughts here. Got my slow cooker down there. I think I will, because now I'm mad at it, haha. I think I will do that for dinner. And then you all can see the cheesy cauliflower soup that has caused all these problems for me today. But I have someone holding my baby, so that's allowed me to deal with it, so that's good. Slow cooker dumping time. Yay. Alrighty, Mama's got to take a break. Cheesy cauliflower soup for dinner. We'll probably do like turkey sandwiches with it. I have some other leftovers from the other day. I did the Instant Pot steak fajita bowls. So I'm doing a steak fajita plate. I got brown rice that I cooked for that. And the steak fajita bag is dripping. Everything's dripping on me today. This is the last little bit that's left from that dinner. And it was steak fajitas, peppers, all kinds of good spices. So I will microwave this and then top it with some cheese and sour cream. You can also jam a bunch of greens on there, but Mama's hungry now, so let's eat. Just got my bread machine out and going to get the first load of pizza dough going, because that can be cooking while we do some other things. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so need to wash some dishes, need to juggle some noodles. Okay. Not related to the pizza dough that we're making for the freezer, but we had one just store-bought frozen pizza left from, it was a Sharp deal or a birthday party. Anyway, there was only one pizza left. One of the kids asked if they could cook it towards lunch, and I said yes. It'll basically be one slice for everybody, but then of course hello bananas. So I'm sending out pizza slice, banana, and yogurt for each kiddo. 2 just came in from the pool, and that means everybody's gonna be looking for lunch soon. Should be able to get a slice for everybody from this though. Oh, that bread machine's a whirling. That's the sound of happiness, huh? And I might be able to cut some of these a little thinner so they feel like they get 2, right? And actually, I might have some clementines too. Okay. Clementines in the garage refrigerator, but they can get that too. I'm not a fancy lunch channel. I'm a real life mama lunch channel. Now I'm gonna work for about another hour. I made myself a list here on my whiteboard, and I'm going to assess in an hour where I am meal prep wise. Next, I'm gonna, after I hand out lunch plates here, I'm gonna do the manakotti. Then, what else did I write on my little list there? Then I was gonna do the baked chicken spaghetti, and then I'm gonna do the crustless taco bake. At that time, since I've now decided I want to go to the fairgrounds this evening, at that time in an hour, I'll assess where I am, and then we'll have a list to work on tomorrow too. We're doing things, huh? So here we go. Kiddo, lunch is served. Yay. Got kids in here eating, so there's a whole lot of ruckus, but I've got my turkey, I've got the water drained now, I've changed the water several times. It's pretty good. I can still tell that it's frozen in the center, so I'm just gonna put this in my garage refrigerator, and this will go on our tomorrow stack. Yeah, tomorrow's stack always makes for a better day. Just a little bread machine action for you. Okay, so here we go. We got 6 pans of manakotti. Yay! Everyone wants this for dinner tonight, but no, we're not doing it. These are going up for later. All right, so now everything, all the manakotti is labeled and dated and wrapped and ready to go in the freezer. Yay. Okay, so we're scratching the, Mama's gonna take us to the fairgrounds this evening idea, because that ain't happening. I am gonna make some more lemonade after I get these meals in the freezer, sit down and have another baby break and keep on trucking. So I just put the cheesy cauliflower soup. Yes, Tobin, just put the immersion blender through it. Having it quickly. Very good. Also put some more cheese in it. It'll be okay. So it's still a little frothy from the blender, but it's very good. Alrighty, so we're gonna get another batch of pizza dough going. Alrighty, so I am getting another load of pizza dough going. My kids are all like, Mommy, why are you doing pizza dough? I'm like, I'm not doing it for now. I'm getting my second wind now, and I'm thinking, okay, Maybe I will just listen to all of my podcasts and power through. We will see in the end, won't we? This afternoon, you know, I was hyped up thinking about going to the fairgrounds. Well, by the time it was getting time for everyone to get cleaned up to go, Travis and a bunch of boys were outside doing dirty jobs, lots of dirty work, and I was just thinking through, made me tired to think of everyone coming in and getting showers. And Travis had to run back to Lowe's now. Yeah, just decided, it was a good fun mom thought for earlier today. Tomorrow, friends are coming over all day. We will be okay. We're just not doing that fun thing today. I really wanted to go to support some friends we had singing. You guys let me know in your area if you will have county fairs. And if you're going to them this summer. Because we were thinking, oh boy, all the fairs are coming soon to our area. I'm putting it on dough. Start. Do its thing. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do plot twist. I'm gonna do the crustless taco pie because I'm also thinking I'm gonna get one of those in the oven because time is marching on. We do have the cheesy cauliflower soup. Several folks will like that. And earlier I thought about sandwiches to pair with that, and now I'm thinking, no, I'm making this anyway, so I'm gonna cook one up. Yay. So here we go with the crustless taco pies. I'm gonna put this one in the oven now, and I'm gonna get these two wrapped up for future freezer meals. Yay! Alrighty, gonna get these in the freezer. Okay, that's it. Mama's calling it quits for today. Gonna get a shower, gonna lay down with my baby. Gonna do my few very predictable nighttime activities of watching House Hunters and eating a Halo top, peeling off my eyelashes, all of those exciting things. So, well, let's see what we get done tomorrow, freezer cooking wise. Okay, Mama is out of the shower, and here is our crustless taco bake for dinner. Yay! My right kidney's been hurting me, in all honesty, and here's what I didn't want to do. I didn't want to get in the middle of all this cooking and have some drama with that. Of course, I was going to have my super mega sale in my large family table shop to get the whole 30+ product super mega bundle for 2021 this winter. And I've already told you, you know, so here we are now, almost August, finally having it. My hope is I don't get in the middle of this and get jammed up health-wise, but that can happen. That is yet to be seen. So anyway, if you don't know it, whether I'm in the hospital with my kidney or not, you can still purchase my 2021 super mega 30+ product bundle. That is available. I don't have to hand it to you. You just click the first link in the description below and you can click through and purchase it for 75% off. Yes and amen. Will I get this freezer cooking done though? Will I get the other videos I have planned done though? This is just all I can do is make a face, right? But I'm certainly giving it a go. I was trying to not wait until after my 2 kidney surgeries because then we're basically like gonna be in September. So, trying. That's all you can do. All you can do is try, right? But if you would like to get my large family freezer meal packs 1 through 12, those are in the super mega bundle. There's also 9 new products in the super mega bundle. My electric pressure cooker meal plans, the mega head holiday meals, the freezer cookie book, bacon books, so much is in there. So again, click the first link in the description below. Go over and see all what we're cooking up and get it now for 75% off for a limited time. So in the meantime, I'm gonna get some more pizza dough making. I'm pushing lots of fluids. I did have a call today from pre-op from the anesthesiologist nurse who goes through all the anesthesia questions. So I'm going in tomorrow for a culture for a test because I'm sure my kidney is churning up some more cool infection stuff. Let's talk about that while we make all these freezer meals. But that's part of why I'm making all these freezer meals. One, to get this sale out for you all who've been asking for it, and two, to feed my family very easily for all these weeks that I will be in recovery. And this will make it very nice and easy on everybody who's helping with all the mama things and all the family life things. So I got 2 more things of pizza dough I need to get going. I'm gonna get another pizza dough ball. I'm gonna get another load of pizza dough cooking. Then I think the next thing we're gonna assemble for this brand new day is the sweet and sour pork. We're gonna do 4-gallon bags of that and go from there. Hopes and dreams, here we go. All right, so I am putting my bags on these stands. We're gonna do the sweet and sour pork. And I love slow cooker freezer meals because it just makes you feel like you're making quick progress. Okay, got that. Now I'm gonna put our peppers in. And then it's a tablespoon of ground ginger, and then a bottle of sweet and sour sauce. Excuse me while I just eyeball this. It's pretty much the equivalent of 2 chopped up peppers per bag. So I'm doing a handful of multicolored peppers. I'm gonna do a handful of some green peppers. And whenever you do this in the slow cooker, you can serve it over classic favorite, steamed rice. Yay. Okay, that's good. Actually, eyeballing it, I feel like I need some more peppers. Not total rocket science. It's a Jamerrill eyeballing school, haha. All right, so here are our 4 bags of sweet and sour pork. Super good. It's tempting for me to make this for dinner tonight, but that's gonna be something else. So let's get these in the freezer for days to come. Alrighty. So, Mama, we've reached the halo top part of the afternoon. Don't think I showed this. I did get that 3rd pizza dough loaf out of the bread machine. It's now sitting under a kitchen towel to do its rise. The 4th one is in there. Yay. Right now I'm telling myself I should just keep that bread machine going all evening while I'm doing all this other stuff. And of course, get more than 4 pizzas in the oven, in the freezer. So I'm gonna tell myself that now. Just let me tell that to myself, okay? Yes, Jamerrill, you're gonna do it 4 more times. You're gonna end up with 8 pizza dough rolls ready to go. It's okay, might not work out, probably won't. Probably what's gonna happen is I'm gonna forget about this 4th one until like 10 p.m. tonight, and it will have risen again in the little bread machine pan there. But okay, so got my broccoli, got my chicken, gonna start to get all my ingredients out now to do the chicken, broccoli, and rice casseroles. Yay. All right, so there's my big honking bowl. Now I did make rice the other day, and then I let my rice sit out too long. Confessions of Jamerrill's kitchen. So I just redid some more rice in the Instant Pot. It's okay. Animals didn't mind extra rice. So now we're gonna mix this up and make our chicken broccoli rice casseroles. Yay! All right, so here we go. There's our bowl, and now we'll put it in the pans. there's our 4 pans. Now we're going to top with some cheese and get them wrapped up for the freezer, and I'm going to resist cooking them for dinner tonight. Don't know if you noticed it or not, I forgot my chicken and my chicken broccoli rice bakes. Didn't do the chicken. I got really in my zone with the rice and the cheese and the broccoli and the cream of chicken and chatting and kids coming in and handing out trail mix, and the chicken, the pre-cooked chicken is in here, and it is not. Well, I can't even pick it up now. It's not in here. There's no chicken. 0 chicken. So, you know what? I gotta nurse my baby. So, these are now just broccoli, cheese, and rice bakes. And yeah, that's just what this is. This is what has happened. More kitchen confessions, right? Still, yeah, I'm crossing it out a couple times already. And checking in over here before I go sit down with my baby. We got, okay, 28 minutes on this bread, and then peek in here. Yeah, you're looking nice already. All right, so what I am going to do is I'm doing 4 pans of the baked chicken spaghetti, but I'm gonna go ahead and cook 2 of them up for dinner. I've been trying not to do that, and you see what happened is I was thinking I would get this other dinner recipe filmed for this other thing that I also need to do, hashtag life of Jamerrill, haha. And I was thinking that would be dinner tonight. But yet here we are, mama ain't done, mama ain't getting that done either. So, baked chicken spaghetti for dinner, yes and amen. Just save the day, yay! Okay, but before we get that going, let's take care of this pizza dough that we'll need wrapped up. You can just sit there in that pan for a minute, pizza dough. We will not tell. Right now I'm gonna set my other one in here to rest. And right now I'm telling myself, no 8 p.m. Jamerrill. No, you're not. You are not making more pizza dough. Although it seems so easy, maybe I shall walk away. I shall unplug and go pull my little basket out and risk letting someone else wash it. Yay. So I got my spaghetti noodles ready. We definitely got the chicken ready because I forgot my chicken in my last recipe. I'm just going to put this in my refrigerator for the moment while we're waiting for the other one. Then we will put those in the freezer. Got my green chilies. Okay, I'm going to watch me waddle around here real quick. Now I am using some cream of soups, which I know is like the biggest sin on the World Wide Web. Anyway, you can also certainly make homemade. This is Mama Grace, and I have hundreds of other recipes that don't take cream of soup, and you can also make homemade cream of soup. But this mama ain't doing that tonight. Okay, so I think I'm gonna get out the biggest bowl. You wanna see the biggest bowl? That little bit. Oh yeah, the 30 quart. Good deal. So, let's see here. We've pulled my chicken out too. So now, I do love these where it's just a matter of dumping it all in the bowl and working it all out. So, I'm gonna do a bunch of this chicken. Now I wonder if I just have enough to do. Okay, I guess I better play it straight because the other one takes 4 pounds of noodles, and that's exactly what I have. Okay, I'm gonna leave that thought alone. If I leave a bag with some extra pre-cooked chicken in it in the refrigerator, that can be used for lunches tomorrow. Don't really have another thing to use that in right now. We still have, we need to do the turkey meatloaves. After we do this baked chicken spaghetti, turkey meatloaves, turkey tetrazini, and then, and then we have our Philly cheesesteak casseroles that are also low carb. So what I'm making now is not This is regular old noodles. It's large family freezer meals, dinners. Large family freezer meals, the dinner pack 12 that I'm cooking is a variety. Several of the packs are. Now I do have a gluten-free pack and a dairy-free pack and some low-carb packs. And then I have classic dinner packs. And then I have packs that you get a little bit of everything. Variety of meals or meals that you could easily adapt one way or the other. I just put a little extra chicken in here too. We've had some low-carb recipes. We've had some classic recipes in this pack. A lot of times I would just do some extra noodles, but this will work. Okay, so this over here. Open up all my little cans of things. Green chilies go in this. Now I'm adding in sour cream. This is not a full container. It's about 3 cups. And eyeballing it, that's about what I had left in here. Okay. And we're going to add about 6 cups of cheese. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Anybody want a really big bowl of noodles? We do need, this is 10 pounds. We do need 4 pounds for the turkey tetrazini. So, let's see, while I'm here, I'm going to try to just dump some and save some. Don't know how it's going to go. We're winning at most things. Let's see. Come on, noodles. Ooh, don't all go in there. Most all, but not all. That top layer. Go on. There we go. Eyeball and skull, eyeball and skull. Remember, I'm not cooking for a restaurant. Although I do have noodles on my hands, huh? Not cooking for a restaurant here. I am cooking for my family. So that's why I have my bare hands and I'm breathing all up on it. Okay, get in there, noodles. It's the mama home cooking blessing, right? Okay. Totally eyeballing. A little bit more. Now I'm going to get my nice big, not here. Oh, it's in there. Okay. I like that nice big flat spoon that one of my wonderful viewers sent me. This is going to be real deal Lucille mixing. I see people running around playing outside. Okay. So the noodles are not too hot anymore. Maybe I've eked enough for 5 pans out of this. We shall see. There's kids making dog noises out the window. I hear them. Sorry, I'm in flip-flops on a ladder. You know. We're doing it though. We're making it happen. Oh, of course now. My battery light's flashing. Thanks, battery. Can't change it right now. Okay, you're still with me. I gotta look up to see. Are you still with me? I'm just trying to get the mixture all through these noodles. I think actually I'm gonna go for it and add the rest of that chicken. This is, again, me using my home cooking mama eye, but I think this recipe can handle extra chicken. That way I just know this 8 pounds of chicken I've pre-cooked. It's just not any question of it. Now once this is done and good and mixed up, and I'm gonna lose you here in a second, I just know that battery's a-going. We will fill as many 9 by 13 pans as we can, and of course top them with cheese. Okay, so with that extra chicken, and I just went ahead and finished up my bag of cheese as well. We got 5 9x13 pans of the baked chicken spaghetti, and I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 for dinner tonight. We will not eat all of the 2 for dinner tonight. I just know that based on evening snacks and things I have seen go down. But what is left of the second one can be part of their lunch tomorrow, because Mama's got to go out for a little bit, and that will be a little bit of my version of prepping ahead. Mama's making plans here. For the turkey, tetrazini, one Walmart order, I got a 1.4 pound piece of turkey. It's okay, I was gonna use it. But then I also saw some, this is where like I'm shaking things up. I got 2 packs, which is 2 pounds of this diced ham that needs to be used up before the end of July. So I was thinking maybe I would just use up that diced ham and freeze that little baby piece of turkey that I got. And then, it's so sad, I am out of shredded cheese. I am, it has happened. It has happened. Let it be known throughout the world. And that's required for that recipe. Where did my shredded cheese go? Well, I was just heavy-handed on the shredded cheese when I did those baked chicken spaghettis. Maybe it went there, I don't know. I had what I needed at the beginning, but somewhere I used, or it has been used in other things, shredded cheese. So I'm looking at the recipe, 4 pounds of noodles, got sour cream. Oh, I have some sliced cheese. So kind of what I'm thinking of doing is taking my noodles, my sour cream, and the ham. There are some onions and frozen peas, carrots, and corn, and mixing them all together, because now we're getting to the Mama's kind of done end of the evening here. So I think I'm just gonna go off the rails with my recipe I have here and adapt it with what I have on hand, and top it with these cheese slices, and I think it'll all be okay. So this is my off the rails ham tetrazini. Let's do it. All right, no shame in this mama game. I got 5 pans of my throw together, what am I talking like? Throw together ham tetrazini with some sliced cheese on top. It'll melt and bake just the same. There you go, getting this in the freezer, yay. Hello friends, I am here. It is a brand new day. Good night's sleep. We can do all the things, right? See, I don't need to open my dishwasher. My kitchen a little bit. We got toasters out over here from breakfast. I have 2 toasters at a time going on. Tobin is doubly nursed and tased and happy for a moment. Actually, he should be good for 45 minutes to an hour. Then needing to transition and do something other than his swing. You got that? Okay. Okay, and he's just starting to sit in one of those little bouncy seats sometimes too. Not very long though. He does like his swing after he's been nursed and changed. Let me give you a baby update. He's 4 months old now. So after, nursed, swing, nursed, changed, and then he'll do the swing. And then he'll tell me he's done with that at some point. And at that point, I'll probably have someone else hold him because, you know, that's what needs done. So anyway, I am just doing a little pickup here. I started setting some things out. So today, to finish this up, and then I'll give you a look in my freezer where we will see, I'll show you all these meals that we have done these last several days. We need to do the slow cooker turkey meatloaves, and we need to do the low carb Philly cheesesteak casseroles, and then we shall be done, and we will take a look-see. Okay, so we need 8 pounds lean ground turkey. We got that, 12 eggs, 4 cups of old-fashioned oats. We're going to do garlic powder, Italian seasoning, salt, pepper, onions, green peppers, whatever else we want to shove in there. We're going to combine it all in a large mixing bowl. We'll see. This is not the super mega, so we'll just see if we can fit it in there because that's the one that I have out. I have written that you can do mushrooms, shredded carrots, other veggies you want to throw in there while your family isn't looking. Meatloaf is really good about that. We thank you, Meatloaf. Shape 4 loaves. Then we're going to put them in our bags. Okay, so I'm going to run around. So I got the ground turkey here. I'm going to grab any random knife to cut those packages open. Okay, oatmeal I think I have right here actually. Looking at us. Although, hold on, I might have some oatmeal already open that I need to use up. And I do. Okay. This is me running around getting things together. Garlic powder, Italian seasoning. And then, okay, I was like, where's my salt? My salt is over here still with the bread machine. Hopes and dreams that now. It was nice to listen to, wasn't it? I hear you, Tobin. Okay, and then I'll have to grab eggs. So, also while I'm at it, let's just tear down this bread machine, hopes and dreams. Just a little bit of flour. Okay. I will at least spray this area. And now I will not get distracted by that. Focus, Jamerrill, focus. Okay. My baby's making noise. Okay, so I'm gonna run and get eggs. I'm gonna put a pasty in my baby's mouth. Go and get eggs. Mix up this meatloaf. Yay. How you like that? We do our own hand motions now. Tobin, say hi, friends. Say, I don't want that swing anymore. Mommy thought I would sit in there for a little bit, but I showed her. You showed her Mommy who's boss? You the boss. You the boss of applesauce. You're gonna be held now. And I gotta mess around with raw turkey and raw eggs. So you gotta go get snuggled. Okay? Who's that baby? Okay. or just eat mommy some more. So, got them in our bags. I ended up getting most of the meat in there because, you know, turkey burger's leaner, and shaping it while it was in there. It freezes perfect, and then you have a brick to put in your slow cooker. Here my contractor's working down in the basement on the bathroom. That project is still in the works, but be looking for the bathroom project reveal video. Yay. Exciting stuff. Okay. So after this, I'm going to get out my last ingredients for the Philly cheesesteak casseroles. And then the big freezer reveal. Exciting. So here we go. Here are the low-carb Philly cheesesteak casseroles. Now I'm going to get the rest of this in the freezer and show you all what we've done. Yay! Well, friends, we did it. I just counted. It was about 37, 38, depending on how I swing it, freezer meals that I cooked up. A little bit every day this past week. Gonna show you now how this freezer looks. So here we go, looking beautiful. And once Travis and I get back from our little anniversary weekend trip next week, I hope to be back with you doing some easy freezer meal lunches. And I also want to cook up a bunch of freezable muffins from my mega muffin pack as well. And of course, right on cue, I got kids having a good old time in the pool, so you might hear some of that. But anyway, this is what I cooked up in the Large Family Freezer Meals Pack 12, which is currently in the 2021 Super Mega Bundle that is for sale over in the Large Family Table Shop. It is very marked down, 75% off. You can get the Large Family Freezer Meal Pack 12, which is a dinner pack, plus all the other packs, plus sheet pan meal packs, baking packs, slow cooker meal plans, electric pressure cooker meal plans, all the things marked down now for 75% off. This is the only sale I've done so far for this year, and I worked so hard to pull this together and get this up. There's always a lot of work when I have a sale on the back end to pull this all together. So I'm gonna shut my freezer now, and you click the first link in the description below and go over and get the 2021 Super Mega Pack with 30 plus products in it. And I will see you very soon with another brand new video. Bye-bye.